This is a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world, and one wrong move while handling it could be deadly. Vietnam is home to some of the most unique seafoods I've ever seen, including the most dangerous. I've spent years trying to find this, but is chasing the perfect bite really worth risking everything? Here's the plan. Take it out without getting stung, fillet it without touching any spines, cook it and eat it. And at the end, I have to give one part of the dish 5 stars, no matter how bad it is. By the end of this video, I'll find out if chasing this fish was worth the risk, or just a really dumb way to die.
This is no joke, okay? This is definitely extremely dangerous, what I'm about to do. I could die. With that being said, I have someone on standby for the hospital. This is Joe. How far is the nearest hospital?
5 minutes.
Oh, clutch. Let's open this, man. All right, boys, let's get it.
This is the part I've been dreading. Inside this box is the most venomous fish on Earth.
This thing is so cool looking, bro. This fish is so venomous that it doesn't have a fight or flight reflex. So you know how people have like fight, flight, or freeze?
Stonefish are so toxic that they don't run or hide. They just sit there, waiting. Because one sting can stop a human heart.
It's so confident in its ability to defend itself with its venom that it just trusts whatever animal is attacking it will eventually go away because it gets stung. So obviously right now when you're looking at it, like it's in a white tank, you could clearly see it, but usually these things are in tide pooly areas, and when they're surrounded by rocks, you cannot distinguish this thing from a rock no matter what you do. His whole predatory technique is just staying still and waiting for a minnow to come up. They're just gonna do a big suck and the thing is gonna go right into its stomach. In theory, I should be able to just grab this thing. I'm freaking out. Don't let this smile. This is a nervous smile right now. I should be able to pick this thing up. Now, if this thing, holy guys, holy there's a spine right next to, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. This is so stupid. He's facing me, bro. Look at what he just did. He just faced me.
That's not a coincidence. He sees me as a threat, and he's ready.
He's not letting me get behind him. He knows I'm bad news for him. He's bad news for me, buddy. It's you or me right now.
That spine right there is razor sharp. This thing has 13 venomous spines, each one capable of paralyzing you, or worse. People have ended up in the ER just from stepping on these things, and here I am trying to eat it. So I should be safe grabbing him from the front. But that's also where his face is, which is not ideal.
Picked up, gang. Wait, that's stupid. That's stupid. That was almost lethal mistake. You just forget, bro. You just like...
This just might be the dumbest thing I've ever done on camera. But I'm officially holding a stonefish.
He has 2 main back straps or side fillets, okay?
The meat we're going for is just behind the spines. These 2 back straps right here. This next part is the most dangerous part of the entire cook.
I need to be especially careful when handling him right now because he has his venomous spines along his gills as well. They still envenomate you even when they're passed away. We're gonna cut right along his fin area. Bro, look at that meat. And now what the plan is you have to run your knife along his spine right over here.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the part where I start panicking a little bit. One slip and this might be the last fish I ever fillet.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was close, man. That was really close. That was sketch.
In Japan, chefs train for years trying to prepare this safely. Meanwhile, I'm in a kitchen in Vietnam with 0 training.
So you see, as I'm cutting him, I'm just running it along his spine. Every time I run into a bone, I go ahead and just cut the bone out. Dang, hell yeah, yo. And I'm looking at this stonefish. It's actually pregnant. This is a roe sack right over here.
Fish roe can either be a delicacy or taste completely pungent. So yeah, we're gonna cook it.
This is what you're left with after filleting the side of the stonefish. And we need to get off its skin. We're gonna flip it so that its meat is face up, and we're gonna cut away from us and hold the skin as a little handle. Oh my gosh. That's a fillet of a freaking stonefish, guys. Can you believe that? We're gonna do the same thing to this side.
The skin's elastic and super weird to cut. This thing is wild.
I can officially say that I successfully filleted a stonefish without dying. Disposing of the stonefish, it's still venomous, so we gotta make sure that no one touches that. All right, we're good. This is what the fillet looks like after it's been cut.
Even though this meat looks safe to eat, if I missed a single venom sac, I can die.
What I'm particularly excited about trying is the roe off of this thing. The roe was a wild card, okay? I would have never expected that he was pregnant.
Let's see what the most venomous fish in the world tastes like. Here's a rundown of what's going on this stonefish. Garlic, onion, salt, black pepper, chili flakes.
Whenever you're crushing up garlic, you need to use your hand on the back of a knife and you just, ow. After you crush it, it should be really easy to get the individual cloves out. So do this until you have all the garlic cloves that you want. Next, you're gonna cut your onion. I can't believe I just did that. I'm only gonna do a quarter garlic because it's pretty strong. Always make sure you peel that outer layer so that you don't get any skin on it. Once you have all that you cut up, you're gonna dice it.
Preparing this fish is bittersweet because on one end, it's been a life goal of mine to cook this since I was a kid. But on the other, I am very afraid that I will go into anaphylactic shock.
After that, you're gonna get your fish and now it's ready to be seasoned. Oh, it's moving. The mussels right now are reacting to the salt and pretty intensely too. So that's pretty cool. Just a little bit of chili powder for color.
Okay, this might not look like a lot of seasoning for you, but it is for me.
Pat the seasonings into the fish so that it really stays in there. Most of your seasonings fall off of whatever you're cooking whenever you're cooking it, so you wanna make sure they're as deep as possible in the fish. Repeat this for all your fillets. I'm not gonna season the roe just because it's gonna pick up all the extra seasonings in the pan.
We've got 2 fillets, 1 roe sack, and 0 idea how this will taste. I'm also concerned because consuming stonefish venom can paralyze my entire body from the neck down if I did it wrong. So here goes nothing.
The first step you're gonna do is put a big old dollop of butter in your pan. Go ahead and spread your butter all across the pan. Once the butter is starting to melt, you're gonna put your garlic and your onion in. Let this simmer until your onion starts to turn a little bit crispy, and that's how you know the butter is nice and flavorful. Once the butter starts to brown, you know it's ready for you to put your fish in.
You've gotta watch it. Fish cooks fast, and the roe finishes way before the fillets do.
The roe is gonna need a lot less time for the fillets. The fillets are a really fat piece of meat. The roe is just, it's kind of like fish eggs, you know? You could ideally eat them raw, but we're gonna cook them obviously. After about 20 seconds, I'm gonna give it a flip. Right now the roe is done. It's been like 40 seconds, so we're gonna get it off the plate. After about 2 minutes, or when you see the underside of the fillets turn really white, that's how you know to flip the stonefish fillets. That color is perfect. You also want it on a really low heat when you're doing this.
And just like that, we've cooked the world's most venomous fish. But I still have no idea if it tastes any good. When it comes to eating fish, there are 3 categories that matter most. First, how mild the flavor is. Second, how good it actually tastes, rated from 1 to 5. And third, how tender the texture is. Oh, and the roe, that gets its own category.
Here we go. Wow, cut right through it. This is a good sign.
I've spent years trying to find this, but is chasing the perfect bite really worth risking everything?
Wow. Get a little piece of garlic with it.
Let's break it down. First up, mildness. It's smooth, not fishy, reminds me of snapper or yellowtail. I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. Texture-wise, I am not a fan. It's bouncy, spongy, and not flaky like most fish. So instead of tenderness, I'm calling this the consistency scale, and it's only getting 1.5 stars.
It's honestly pretty bland as well. I think I needed a lot more seasoning. I only seasoned one side each. I would give it like a 1.5.
But there's still one wild card left. The roe. And at the beginning of the video, I promised to give something on this dish 5 stars. Can it save the meal?
This is the roe right here. We're just gonna go in for it. Wow, incredible. The roe is super creamy. Took on the taste of the garlic and the butter really good.
I'd give the roe a 5. That's the one I'm giving 5 stars to. Solid save. I spent years chasing this fish across the world, and somehow I found it in a random seafood market in Vietnam. As far as the side effects go, I think I'm gonna live after eating this thing. This video is a lot more symbolic to me than anything else though. I remember when I was little looking at pictures and videos of the stonefish and just imagining doing something like this and thinking it's so out of line. This is something that will never ever happen, and now I did it. I literally completed a life goal that when I was 7 years old thought was impossible, and I just really hope that if you guys learn anything from watching my channel, it's that you could do literally anything no matter how crazy it sounds.
And if I were you, I would like really click on this video. This video, insane. It'd be crazy not to click on it.